what drew you to saying that, okay, I want to be a producer as well? When, with Chaitanya, how did that happen?
Well, look, the producing thing happened very organically. I had worked with Chaitanya in this play, Grey Elephants in Denmark, and then, I had gone back. My dad was not well, and then he passed, and Chaitanya was working on other things. So we weren't in touch, but I knew that he had made a short film. And when I came back to India, we engaged again, and I was curious what he was doing. And then, he wasn't doing, he wanted to do stuff, but he was not sure what lay ahead for him. And he wanted to work a certain way, and the restrictions that he had didn't allow him. And the conversation we had kind of liberated him of that and encouraged him to write. It's just that when he wrote it and I knew the world he was exploring, I was interested. The script was always his, the writing piece never meant that the film was mine. It was always his, the script. But when I read it, it was just great. I thought it would be a great way to engage. I thought it would be a great film for what's going on back then, but definitely what's going on right now, or whatever's going on in the world. It was very important. I felt it was so needed, and I thought it'd be a great conversation. And if nothing else, we'll learn filmmaking.
Sure.
And Chaitanya had done a short film, and by then I had played best friends to people in films and done a couple of TV jobs. So that's all you had. Earlier, that's all you had. You had to be a best friend to someone. That's the only auditions you were getting. All my 20s, all my auditions were best friends to somebody. I mean, beyond a point, why would you even do it? Come on. So I'm so grateful that the writing is completely different now, and there's much more happening. So very grateful for that.
Yeah.
But yeah. So the producing. Sorry, I sidetracked there. But the producing happened very organically. I just wanted to work as an actor. Then I thought, here's a great script. Here's a great director. Let's help him do this. And he said that if I could convince him that I could play, and if I were to be willing to do callbacks and stuff, I had a shot to play Vinay Vora as well. So then I use my skill. All of a sudden you feel like, okay, you have a shot here. You can really build a character that is not you. You learn Gujarati, which is not you. Learn a profession, which is not you. Get rid of this twang or whatever because I've stayed around. So when I speak naturally or in interviews, my twangs go all over the place. But yeah, work is work. You can speak Hindi without an accent or whatever you have to do. So just to have so much to work with, to build something, a director giving you that chance. And once they confirmed me, and of course, I put on weight, I looked different. And once they were convinced and I was definitely in, it was a great journey as an actor to be involved in. And as a producer, we call it Nirmata in our country, the creator. It was great subject matter to be discussing. And it felt like life and death back then. And I don't know, it just feels like we're all immune to everything nowadays.
You being an actor and making it as an actor are very two different things. And Bombay is full of the actors, but how to make it as an actor. So what do you think is the fine line between that, and what has that taught you? What has the last 16 years taught you?
I think if you're a working actor, you've made it. You should be a working actor. What do I mean by a working actor is that if you can, you're in the conversation, you're getting offered work, whether you take it or not is a different thing. Where it doesn't mean that you should have a release every year. I think you should be having some work that people who need to know, the casting directors, the producers, the directors themselves, the writers, they're aware of your work and people have accessibility to your work. I think that means people can Google 2 or 3 things that you've done. That means you're a working actor. I understand that, making it and things can mean something so personal. And, maybe when I was a kid, I must have thought about it very differently. I didn't even know what making it was. What have I learned in the 16 years being here? I mean, I'm just grateful to be part of the conversation. I don't know how else to say that. I'm very grateful that I have someone like Chaitanya Tamhane that I can collaborate with artistically, because it's not only, you can't do everything alone. You want to work in a film, one person can't make it. You want to work in a play, you can't do it. This field requires you to engage with other people, to be open to their ideas and to convince them to be willing to support you when you have an idea. And the only way to learn is to just jump in and learn, let the city beat you up a little, give you some love, and then, your decisions in life, and they will all feed into it. But the only thing constant, whenever I've been in trouble, everybody has told me, just keep finding work or improve yourself as an actor. No time is wasted, and make the most of it, So my advice would be, as long as you're a working actor, you're auditioning, you're okay, man. Keep at it.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.